All right, we are on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our final live panel of SiouxperConline Saturday Showcase. We are here with the Nerfherders of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and specifically, Jimmy, how do you pronounce your last name?
Sorrell.
Sorrell. We are joined by Jimmy Sorrell and a group of gentlemen behind him, ominously waiting. But the Nerfherders are here today, guys, to give us a demo of what they do. But first off, I think we want to get to know them a little bit. Before we get into this with you, Jimmy, again, we got to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Black Hills Federal Credit Union. We also want to shout out TN Tax, Ken Santama, who was on our last panel with the South Dakota Ghostbusters. Also, Last Stop and Game Chest for providing, and Firelink Digital. We could not have done this without you guys. We are live on Zoom. If we get any questions, make sure to put them up on the chat, and we'll try to find some time between this and the demo. But this is really, I'm really excited about this here, Jimmy, because you guys were such a force to be reckoned with at the physical con last year. So I want to hear a little bit about what the Nerfherders are and what you guys do.
Absolutely. So the Nerfherders are a charter of the Saber Legion, which is an international saber combat club. We have about 8,000 people that are involved in the club, around the world, and probably 500, 600 active competing fighters. So Nerfherders are the local charter. We're primarily in Sioux Falls. Obviously through COVID, a lot fewer numbers, but we're about
right.
15 people that get together. But it's primarily a lightsaber appreciation club and being able to hit each other with it with a safe rule set.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That was one thing so last year what happened was we were originally going to have you just in the concourse, trying to recruit members, and then we saw what you guys were doing. We're like, nope, we're going to put you in the main show. We need you guys around everybody. What is it that drew you to being a part of the Nerfherders, or Jimmy?
Well, when I was raised on Star Wars and zombie movies, so any chance I could live out a little bit of a fantasy to be a Jedi, it's kind of hard to pass up. It's hard to pass up. So it provided a really cool community, and it was a good appreciation for Star Wars. And so a lot of people are attracted to TSL or the Saber Legion for a couple different things. Some are just hardcore Star Wars nerds, and there's some people that don't even fight but just want to hang out with other Star Wars people and collect lightsabers. Cool, you're welcome. Some people are primarily like martial artists and want a chance to fight and use martial arts. Totally welcome. And there's some people who mix in between that and ebb and flow between that. So there's competitions around the country and around the world, and just a really cool community of people who do it.
That's awesome. That's really, really cool. So you guys do it primarily is there anything beyond the lightsaber battling that you guys do, or anything that you guys teach?
Different charters do different things, and that's kind of the unique thing. As members grow, we have a pretty strong kendo presence in ours. So a lot of people will borrow some kendo things and martial arts there. We try to be as active as we can in the community, and we're trying to get more members. We're about a year old, this charter here in Sioux Falls. So we're definitely hungry for new people to join, and there's lots of opportunity. Lots of different stuff. We've done a lot of stuff internationally with the 501st Legion too, in the Twin Cities. The Saber Legion and the 501st do a lot together, trooping around. Lots of cool stuff like that.
That's awesome. So I got to ask you, Jimmy, what was it that drew you to Star Wars primarily for that?
I think it was indoctrination from my parents.
It's all their fault.
There was never a choice. It just is. That's what we do. No, it's an epic story that's easy to tap into, and I think I was raised in the right time with the like Star Wars Galaxies and a bunch of Star Wars video games. So as a young guy, being able to kind of grow up in that imagination, and I don't know, it's a fun place to hang out, Star Wars world.
That's really cool. Is there anything like in particular that you kind of gravitate toward when it comes to Star Wars? Like, is there anything that was like the big selling point for you?
I mean, lightsabers and X-Wings. Lightsabers are cool. There's really nothing like them. And the Star Battles, Episode 6, my favorite movie. Watching all those starfighters go around, it's just fun. It's exhilarating. And so even if you don't like the cinematography, I don't care. It's exciting.
That's awesome. I was actually watching Jedi last night as we were getting ready. I was writing out my thank yous, and I was like, you know what? I just need a Star Wars movie on right now. That's awesome. So, did you grow up? You mentioned the X-wings and stuff like that. So, did you grow up reading like the Timothy Zahn books and everything like that too, or?
Lots of Star Wars books, Legacy of the Force series, the New Jedi Order series. I was very devastated at first when Disney bought the Star Wars movies. Then was excited that my kids are going to get to grow up watching Star Wars. So there's a two-edged sword there, double-edged sword.
That's awesome. That's very, very, very cool. So, how do people get involved with the Nerfherders?
Totally. Saber Legion primarily works off Facebook. We do have a website you can go to first that'll pop you there, saberlegion.org, or if you Google the Saber Legion, it'll pop up pretty quick. Otherwise, type in your Facebook search, the Saber Legion. There's a page and a group, and then there's links to the local charters all over the place. So you can search TSL South Dakota, and we'll pop up lots of different ways. Otherwise, if you see us around, you can always ask too.
Well, if you see these guys around, you might notice them.
Otherwise, we meet weekly at Monday nights at Westminster Presbyterian Church, which is where we are now. What's the start time on that now, Tom? Yeah, 7:30 p.m. on Monday nights is when we're meeting, except for the first Monday, which we usually go out and hang out somewhere.
Very nice.
So.
That's amazing, you guys. Well, and you guys are pretty new. You said just over a year, right?
Correct. Just over a year being here.
Gotcha. So what drew you guys to start something in Sioux Falls?
Well, I think Sioux Falls has a pretty thriving nerd subculture, and there's a lot of people that are looking for opportunities to kind of jump in. And so I moved here a year ago, and I was part of the Saber Legion in Minnesota.
Okay.
And so I couldn't leave that behind. So very quickly, a group gathered together, and now Tom over there in blue, he's our charter rep, so he's our fearless leader here.
That's awesome, you guys. That's really fantastic. Well, I am so excited to be watching this, you guys. And so basically find them on social media, make sure to do this. But you guys are primarily here. We got a live demo here that you guys were wanting to do. So I am going to give you guys the floor. I'm going to put myself on mute, let you guys do this. If any questions pop up, I'll make sure to let you know. But we'll let you guys kind of take it and run, man.
Sounds good. We'll do a couple different fights. I want to go over a little bit of the rules just so you guys know what we're watching. So obviously, there's lots of rules. I'm not going to go super in depth unless you're interested. You can go on Saber Legion and read all of them. But for the points of what we're doing, if this was a real lightsaber, if it were to touch me, that would hurt really bad. So anytime in our standard rule set, if you get hit with a strike, we call a hold and award a point accordingly to whoever scored that strike. Yeah, like that. Generally, in our tournament style, we go to 10 points. Right now, just for the sake of there's being a couple of us and we want to keep people fresh, we're just going to go to 5 points. So I'll jump in the ring and direct. We have Rich over here. He uses a red lightsaber, and Tom over here, who also uses a red lightsaber. Matt's over to my other side. He's going to be videoing a little bit on our other phone so you get a closer view, and we'll see what's going to happen. Obviously, if people in chat who are watching have questions, we'll take a little bit of a break so people can get refreshed in between some bouts and we can answer some questions. But without further ado, give us a second and we'll get going. Blue, red, go ahead and acknowledge each other. Fighters, are you ready? Ready? 5, fight! Oh! I saw red come into the chest first, red point. Fighters ready? Ready, fight! Oh! Disarm, red, blue hit the head, we have 1-1. Fighters ready? Fight! Oh! Red took off Blue's head. 2-1. Fighters ready? Fight! Oh! We're actually doing simultaneous. simultaneous on that. 2 to 1 simultaneous hit. Fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Oh! You get to see what happened there on the other side. I think I got a shoulder. You have a shoulder. All right, we'll do that. Blue point 2-2. Fighters ready? Ready. Ready. Fight! Hold. Good honor. Blue point 3-2. Fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Oh, beautiful. Red point 3-3. Ready? Ready. Fight! Oh, blue to the head. 4-3. Fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Oh, yeah, blue got 5-3. Tom takes the match. Go ahead. Wow. Good. Yeah, you want to jump in here next? Sure. You want to shut that down.
Next time we do that, we'll have the phone on mute and put you on mute on that for you, Jimmy, because I think your camera took over. But that was awesome.
That's the first little one. It goes pretty quick because, again, as much as the movies are awesome to watch, again, if these were laser swords, we'd probably all kill ourselves. But it's really fun. There's a couple different rule sets. We're primarily doing a regular rule set. Uses a standard single-bladed lightsaber. And certain lengths, all that stuff. But again, usually goes to 10. There's exotic rule set, which is uses like Darth Maul's double-bladed lightsaber, Kylo Ren's crossguard lightsaber, 2 lightsabers from like Knights of the Old Republic. There's like Unity rule set, which is a lot more like what you see in the movies where they try and be martial arty, kind of that thing. But primarily we do first touch. So I think another family, another fight ready to go. So you want me to mute this one?
Yeah, mute that one and unmute your phone so that we can get that close up. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll put myself on mute as well.
All right, go ahead and do that. All right, we'll do red and blue to fight. Go ahead and nod each other. Let me mute this sound real quick for some detail. There we go. All right, fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Oh! Blue to the shoulder, blue point 1-0. Fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Oh! Good. Red to the chest. 1-1. Ready? Ready. Fight! Oh! Off with his foot. 2-1. Fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Oh! Simultaneous hit. No points. 2-1. Fighters ready? Fight! Oh! I saw red coming over the top first. 2-2. Fighters ready? Fight! Oh! I think simultaneous again. No point. 2-2. Fighters ready? Fight! Red got there just first. 3-2. Fighters ready? All right. Fight! Oh! That can be able to hit the chin. 4-2. Fighters ready? Fight! Oh! That was it. 5-2. That takes it. Good job. Ooh, exotics next, which I'll be going on to. Exotics. Go ahead and move that one.
Hold on.
Oh, and your phone's
There we go.
there we go. Perfect. So Jimmy, you came in and you were very out of breath. How much physical exertion do you? And you're just reffing right now. How much physical exertion does this actually take out of you?
What do you guys think?
A lot.
A lot. They're all saying a lot.
lot.
And that's another thing. Like it is a great workout if you're looking for a good workout. It's as same as like fencing or any type of cardio workout. Other thing, we're all wearing gear and armor. I'm wearing a Jedi robe, which doesn't count. Safety is our #1 priority in Saber Legion. So you'll see everyone when they're in their mask wears a fencing or a HEMA mask. Obviously, you paint it however you want, but keeps you fully protected up top. We wear gloves. I don't know if any of you guys have kids. When you were little, played with lightsabers and got hit in the finger. And that's an easy way to swear. So we always wear gloves. We also got full chest protection. We have metal or plastic neck protection. Obviously some groin protection and different gear all the way around. When we're going around just at the meets, just for practice, we have your old school pool noodle on PVC pipe.
Nice.
To make sure that we protect each other. But as we get more competitive, obviously, the more gear we wear. If you're new and you don't want to buy stuff right away and you want to check it out, don't buy anything. Come. We have lots of loaner gear we can sanitize for you, or just come and see things, play with lightsabers. Don't spend money on things unless you've tried it. But we're all happy to let you see all of the gear we use. Next up, I think we're going to do an exotics match. Exotics is everything but your regular lightsaber. So we have like the double-bladed lightsaber, which I think you're going to use. So we have a double-bladed lightsaber, and then we have someone who's going to use 2 lightsabers. Otherwise, the concept's the same. Try and hit the other person. It's just a little more fun because there's more lightsabers, and that's fun.
Yes. More lightsabers equals more fun. That's the SiouxperConline motto.
There you go. Otherwise, we'll do this a little bit and we'll come back and take more questions, but we're going to keep partying on if you're cool with that.
Yeah. We've got plenty of time, guys. I will sit here and watch it forever. So.
All right, we're going to change over some audio here now.
All right, obviously red versus blue. All right, go ahead and acknowledge each other. We're going to tell how we did. You guys have any questions about them before we go? All right, be aggressive. Ready? Fight! Hold! Blue came in with a chest. 1-0. Fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Hold! Red, point, 1-1. Fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Hold! I'm going to call simultaneous. That came up in the front as we came down the other point. Fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Hold! How about simultaneous? Get your hands. Yep, simultaneous again. 2-2. Fighters ready? Ready. Fight! Oh, that time one blue. We're at 2-1 or 3-2?
2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
2-1. Sorry, math is hard. Ready? Fight! Hold. Red first. 2-2. Yellow. Ready? Fight! Hold. Awesome. 3-2. Fighters ready? Fight! Hold. Red. Point to the shoulder. 3-3. Ready? Ready. Fight! blues and full spin moves as well. That counts. 3, fighters ready? Ready. Fight. Oh. Yep, good honor. Blue 4, red 3. Fighters ready? Listen. Red fight. Boom. Good. 4, 4. That's one. Fighters ready? Listen. Ready? Fight. Boom. Good. Red takes it. 5, 4.
Woo!
You got him right in the throat. That was awesome.
Always fun. We got to save it up. Want to show a little bit, just because lightsabers are the best. Different companies we use. I know everyone you've probably heard of like the Force Effects are ones you can get at Target and Walmart, stuff like that. More than welcome to bring them. We don't recommend fighting with them. They will break and it makes everybody really sad. So most of our lightsabers are sourced off different websites. Places like Saber Forge is a big one. Ultra Sabers is a big one. Let's see if I can find. Who's got a Saber Forge? Yep. Saber Forge lightsaber, kind of fun, very Sith-like. That's another thing, Charlie, I was telling you earlier to everyone else. We have a lot of people who are dark side, and it makes me feel real uncomfortable. If you're Jedi at all, please come hang out. We need more blue lightsabers out here.
You also got all the guys that are hanging out because my microphone's not working, so they can all hear you right now. You got everyone cracking up with that.
Saber Forge, they do really good. Tons of different designs. Really fun. Ultra Sabers, another really good one. You could beat house with this one and it's not going to break. They're really nice and light. Got a Vader's Vault lightsaber here, which is a cool name. But they do different things. You can get ones that look just like the movies. You can get ones that are completely custom one-offs. And then TSL also kind of makes their own ones that are about as basic as possible, just to be more competitive.
Okay.
Typically, as people get more competitive in the rankings, and yeah, there's international rankings and championships and tournaments and belts and all that, if you're into that sort of thing, you get a little more lean and mean with your sabers you use. But it's really fun.
So what's kind of the big difference between all the lightsabers that you just showed us? Like, what do you think is like physically what's the difference?
Yeah, so you're gonna see diameter being a big one. That hard to tell necessarily in the camera.
Oh yeah,
This Ultra Saber is significantly thicker than the Saber Forge. Weight is a really big deal, but if we're honest, it's got to look really cool too.
Yes.
Even on our really bare-bones one, like I like to put the Jedi symbol on mine, so it has at least something, even though it's baseball grip and really light and easy to hit people with.
That's awesome.
And then most of it's personal preference.
Okay. So what is it that drew you to the light side versus the dark? You said you had a bunch of Sith, but no actual Jedi, nobody joining the order.
You know, I think a lot of people like the idea of being mean and hitting people with a red lightsaber. To be fair, Darth Vader. Dark side has cookies.
No, dark side has cookies.
To be fair, Darth Vader is incredibly cool.
Oh,
and
yeah.
A lot of people, I think, grew up loving that character. So whether or not you liked Luke or Darth, you're welcome to join, and probably join the light side instead of the dark.
You do accept gray also.
Yeah, someone just said we accept gray Jedi. If you guys
do accept gray Jedi. Okay.
Who's up next? Who wants to fight next? Tom and Matt, what do you guys want to fight with?
I'm taking choose your weapon. Dual sabers.
All right, we're going to do another exotics match for you.
Nice. Let's do it.
There you go, sir.
You want to do two as well? You know what? Let me try the double blade. I didn't like me in our over. One more time. right, we'll do blue and gold routine. Guys, ready? And fight. Oh! You get you on the side of the head. No? Yeah, I did that. Okay, my fault. No point, ready? Fight! Oh! Down to the leg. 1, 0. Ready? Fight! Oh, that was awesome. 1 to 1. Ready? Fight! Oh, good honor. 2, 1. Fighters ready? Fight! Oh, beautiful. 3, 1. Fighters ready? Fight! Oh, back. 2 to 3. Fighters ready? Fight! Yep. 3 to 3. Ready? Fight! Oh! Right? 4 to 3. Fighters ready? Fight! Oh! Nice. 4 to 4. Fighters ready? Fight! 5 to 4. That takes it. We're gonna do probably one more.
Oh man.
We're starting to get a little tired, so we're gonna.
I was gonna say, like you guys, that you're getting a little bit of exertion. I was gonna say, who is it in the black again? What was their name?
This is Matt.
Matt. It looked like Matt was getting that last burst of energy and just had to go in for it.
I had to go Tuscan Raider, you know.
I don't know if you guys heard his Tuscan Raider scream, but he did a Tuscan Raider scream as he went in.
Well, that's amazing, you guys. This is so cool. So, you know, I know you guys are getting tired. We don't have to go as long as you guys as the other panels are. I know you guys have done a ton here for us, but how can people get involved with the Nerfherders here in Sioux Falls?
Again, Facebook's going to be the easiest way. Just Facebook search the Saber Legion, and that's going to be the easiest way to get connected. If you post on any of the Saber Legion groups, someone will help you out. Really welcoming community, really, really good community. Otherwise, do we have a Saber Legion website, like email address yet for ours? Yeah, we don't. Or go to saberlegion.org would be the easiest other way. Right.
I'll put that in the chat so everybody can see that here for you. But Saber, and that's SABER.
Correct.
Legion.org.
Correct.
.org, not com, Charlie. There we go.
That's the one.
There we go. That's awesome. Jimmy, how's everybody feeling?
Good. We definitely have at least one more fight in us. I should say in us. I've not been doing any of it. So just they want.
Obi-Wan's over here just, oh, you guys can fight all you want.
We do King of the Hill.
Yeah, we need a cameraman.
I'll do cameraman. You don't have to. I won't judge. We'll do cameraman. Okay. We're gonna do King of the Hill for you.
Oh, what's King of the Hill?
2 people enter, the winner stays in, then another person comes in, and they're just going to keep going until they're exhausted. Yeah, other rules as they're getting ready to go. You might have noticed as I was going, if someone hits at the same time, we just call no called a simultaneous, no points are awarded.
Okay.
In a championship match, if that happens too much, fighters will start losing points just to award good swordsmanship. But again, the other thing, if you're watching this and you are intimidated by the sport aspect of it and you want to just be more involved in the nerd and collecting aspect, that's a huge part of what we do. Maybe not right now because we're doing a demo for you guys,
Right.
but we are just lightsaber and Star Wars nerds at heart. So you're more than welcome to hang out, even if you don't want to fight. But you probably will end up wanting to fight somebody. It's kind of how it works. You guys all good?
As good as I'm going to be.
Perfect. Well, we'll switch over here and
Perfect.
ready?
I'll put you on mute and let you guys take over.
all right. You guys ready? As you guys are ready, go ahead. So these guys are going to call their own hits right now as good sportsmanship. So when one of them sees that they get hit or feels the hit, they'll just go ahead and step out. Hard to see with the window. I'll switch angles here. Other thing we're not doing right now, we usually have like cantina music or Star Wars music playing in the background just to set the mood, but right now we're not. Matt keeps taking out people's shins. Nice. Yeah, that was clean.
Oh, they're hitching that long. Oh, you got me.
Don't know if you guys have seen, Tom uses his mask is painted like a Lego police officer, which is pretty funny.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, beat Matt. That was beautiful. All right, starting now. When you're out, you're out. We got Matt kind of winning that King of the Hill. Hold on, Tom, turn around. Show him your face. Isn't that incredible?
It hides my inner beauty.
Hides the inner beauty, he says.
One of our guys actually wanted to know if it was good cop or bad cop, and now we know that it's bad cop. So
Definitely bad. Definitely bad cop. He's a Sith cop.
he's a Sith cop. That's awesome. So that was called King of the Hill. So essentially, just last person standing.
That's exactly what it sounds like, right? You just keep fighting. It's a good exercise. It's usually how we end our meets and kind of hang out and exhaust each other just like this.
That's awesome. Well, and I think there's people that out there, especially in 2020, you know, and this is only from personal experience, you're looking for something different that's some kind of form of physical exhaustion. And, you know, because that does, it really, you get your endorphins up and everything like that, especially in this this day and age that we have going on. That's got to be a good thing. So knowing with that, how has that kind of helped you throughout this whole period that you've had within 2020?
Feel like I can speak on all of us pretty easy. It's been great to have a group of friends to hang out with and get to do stuff with and check up on each other. Yeah, it's been nice to kind of have a little nerdy Star Wars friend group.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. And again, we do hang out once a month beyond just swinging lightsabers at each other, just more of the club aspect, and usually hit up a restaurant or a patio somewhere while it's still nice to be able to enjoy each other's company.
Cool. Well, very cool. So can we get all four of you here in just so we can ask some questions?
Totally.
All right. Hey! So
anything really quick. We usually, like, fighting with a mask is really, really hard. It's hard fighting without a mask. So these guys just did that whole thing breathing through masks. So it's just impressive. Thanks, guys.
That's awesome, guys. That's amazing. That's amazing. And I'm glad you guys, that means that you guys are taking, for the people who might have that as a hang up, you guys are taking those safety precautions.
Yeah, our organization is very cautious, right? We still want to make sure that we hang out. It's one of the reasons there's so few of us here. But we want to make sure we wear masks when we can and keep distance when we can. We want to be very conscious of that. And hopefully it all goes away soon. I'm sure I can say for everyone as well.
Yes, we're all crossing our fingers. So I want to get everybody, and we'll have all of you guys scoot in as we're doing that. What's your Star Wars movie? What's your which one is your quintessential Star Wars movie?
Empire Strikes Back.
Absolutely.
Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
New Hope.
New Hope. Okay. Jimmy?
Return of the Jedi.
I was going to say, you said Jedi earlier. Yeah.
It is absolutely. What about you, Charlie?
Empire all the way. That's
the correct answer, but
I made it a point. So I've been so afraid of going to the movie theater with everything going on that they just did the 40th anniversary at the theater, and I'd never gotten to see it at the theater. So I made sure I told everybody, I was like, you are not contacting me. I hate that it's happening SiouxperCon week, but I'm going to this movie. So, but yes, Empire all the way for me. Yeah. So for you guys, I'll ask the fighters themselves here. What do you think is the thing that pulled you to being in a Saber Legion here, and what do you think keeps you guys coming back?
Well, with me, it's combat and combat.
Okay.
I gotta say, yeah, I was in Taekwondo for years and stuff, and I've always wanted to do some kind of melee combat, and these guys reached out, and I love Star Wars. Boom, instantly hooked.
Nice.
It's the combat, but it's the people that keep me coming back.
Yeah,
I mean, because I can hit people outside of the point.
good answer.
Well, and I think we're always looking for some kind of camaraderie, especially, you know, doing an online convention. I always tell people my favorite part was seeing people meet each other. So, you know, if you guys are looking to meet people, I would definitely recommend the Nerfherders. Just my interactions that I've had with you guys have been so much fun. I am so excited. What's that?
You like being fun. That's a good thing to be.
Yes, and I think you might see me at one of these meetings one of these times. I think it's about time that I make it a point to go here for us. But yes, this is gonna be awesome. But I'll let you guys. I can't exactly, but.
You guys know right now there's no ladies here present with us. There is a whole women's division in TSL, so everyone's welcome to fight in the standard division, but there is a women's specific division so that you guys can compete with one another. We do have a couple ladies who occasionally will come and hang out. Age limits, we do for competitive fighting, it's 18, like to make sure it's safe. That said, at a meet, if a parent wants to bring your kid and come, all you have to do is sign a whole harmless agreement, and you guys can spar around a little bit around each other. But to compete, it's an adult-only thing for liability's sake for us.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, and I know that you guys do some things for junior lightsaber leagues, right? You guys do teach that a little bit.
At most conventions TSL's done in the past, we'll do lightsaber classes and teach different fun forms. And the Minnesota group, we were at a St. Paul Saints game last summer, and we did a whole different lightsaber class for 200 some kids with fun swords. It was really fun.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Well, you guys are a big ball of joy. You guys brought so much to us last year and this year too. So I'm so happy that we were able to do this. But what else did you guys want to bring up here today? What else do you think is important about the Sioux Falls, or not the Sioux Falls, but just the Nerfherders in general?
We're the nicest guys in the saber.
Yeah.
The best.
It is, again, the perfect, if you're into Star Wars and just want to hang out with other Star Wars nerds, it's a great place to be. If you want to be active and you're a nerd, this is a great place to be active and be a nerd. And if you just want to meet some really fun people, again, none of us really knew each other beforehand, and now we all are really good friends. So it's doing exactly what a club should do. So everyone's welcome. Please come hang out and
That's awesome.
enjoy lightsabers and Star Wars.
That's awesome, guys. Well, we'll let you guys go here, but you guys this is awesome. I can't wait for there are going to be people who are able to watch this later as well, so we'll make sure it's up on our website. But keep doing what you're doing. You guys obviously are doing something right, and keep that energy up. I think 2020 needs your guys' energy more so than they'll ever admit. So you guys are awesome.
The opportunity, we love being out here.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. And again, my name is Charlie Eccles, and we will see you tomorrow for the second half of SiouxperConline. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.